It all began, as most crises do, with humans thinking they were smarter than they actually were. Antibiotics had long been treated as magical little pills that could fix everything from a common cold to existential despair. Sneezing on a Tuesday? Pill. Slightly feverish on a Thursday? Pill. Heartbroken on a Sunday? Why not? A pill for emotional resilience might as well exist. The World Health Organization, ever the bearer of bad but necessary news, finally intervened. Antibiotic resistance is reaching crisis levels, they announced in their usual tone, serious yet mildly exasperated. Thus began what microbiologists would later call the Great Microbial Negotiation, a global event humans didn't even know had started. At first, a urinary tract infection refused to budge. A routine surgery resulted in minor complications that seemed inexplicably resistant to treatment. Your standard cough lingered, laughing at every prescribed dose. After all, antibiotics were supposed to work. But then came the headlines. Big, bold, unavoidable. Who warns of global antibiotic resistance crisis? Dr. Lila Kapoor, microbiologist and caffeine enthusiast, shook her head in despair. We warned them, she muttered. And yet they still ask for antibiotics to treat heartbreak. Sometimes I wonder if humanity wants to survive or just collect dramatic statistics. Meanwhile, back in the microbial world, the party was just getting started. Horizontal gene transfers, mutations, and adaptive tricks spread faster than viral TikToks. Humans tried to retaliate. New antibiotics were developed, hand sanitizers were mass-produced, and hygiene campaigns were launched with catchy slogans. Yet every time humans took a step forward, bacteria adapted 2 steps ahead. Gradually, humans began to realize that antibiotics were not candy, and germs were not props in a magical theater of immunity. People learned that survival required patience, not pills. Vaccines, proper sanitation, and simple preventive measures suddenly became more glamorous than any antibiotic commercial. Humans finally started to understand that the war against bacteria was not about annihilation, but negotiation. Dr. Kapoor, sipping her perpetually lukewarm coffee, read the latest WHO report. We didn't conquer them, she said, smiling. We learned. We adapted. We negotiated. The moral of this microscopic saga was clear. Survival wasn't about domination. It was about knowledge, humility, and a touch of humor. Antibiotics were powerful allies, but only if humans respected them, if they remembered that every pill was a gift, not a guarantee. And acknowledged that the smallest beings often have the biggest egos and the cleverest strategies.